I never thought that I'd be singing this song. I never thought that anything like this could ever happen. Such a tragedy, it happened so erratically. It's hard for me to deal with this reality. You're practically my family. It's enough to drive a man to insanity. For a few days after I got the call, I started acting mechanically, going through the motions and behaving sporadically, and hiding my true emotions. I kept them bottled inside, not to reopen until the day I couldn't handle it and let them out like an explosion. I felt broken, it's like a piece of me was missing, a piece that you'd help me to fill, and it kills me to know I'll never see you again. Why is it every time the phone rings and I'm sitting in my room, it brings me back to the moment where I got that awful news? At first I couldn't believe it, couldn't come up with the reason why you'd leave us to pick up the pieces of our broken spirits. If only someone had seen it, what you really went through, then maybe they could have stopped it and you'd still be in your body. But hindsight is 20/20. I try not let it get to me. For now I'll keep on focusing on things that lie ahead of me.
Oh, the memory of you isn't enough to heal up the scars of the truth, but it'll have to do. And every December I'll always remember you.
I met you when we were 12, I thought that it'd be forever. Though I knew you for a decade, I'd still like to know you better. Your friendship and your loyalty will always be remembered. It was one of the few things in this world that I truly treasure. Truth is, when I first met you, I was jealous of your blessing, the way you seemed to seamlessly fill up the room with essence. And then in a split second you rid the world of your presence. I'm suppressing the feeling of leaving you, but for now I'll digress. Ever since I went to uni, I've been a little bit lonely, and it helped when I know when I got low that I'd be seeing you shortly. You were one of the only ones who could ever truly know me, and it saddens me deeply to see that you've left us. When I dressed up for your funeral, I think that's when it really hit me. I thought that after it was over you'd be just a memory, but you were more than just that. Your impact will stay intact for the rest of our lives. I could see the reaction at your funeral. The feelings were all truthfully mutual. Seeing faces I hadn't seen for what seemed like ages. You affected every one of them in some way or another. To some you were a friend, but to me you were a brother.
Oh, the memory of you isn't enough to heal up the scars of the truth, but it'll have to do. And every December I'll always remember you.
Now I know I'm not much of a rapper, my flow's a bit off, but I had to write this song. It's what I need to stay strong. It's therapeutic in a way, to get the music and the lyrics out of me without having to dwell on the melody. It's a remedy for things that lie ahead of me. I might have needed time to think, but now I feel I finally found serenity. I wonder when I'm 70 if I'll still be a slave to the wave of emotion that seems to hit me unexpectedly. I'll never forget the last night you spent with me. We played card games and watched Friends on TV, hanging with the high school, clipped up the big six. I guess it's died down to 5 now. This was just 2 days before it happened, but what I didn't realize is I took it all for granted. And if there's one thing that I truly regret, it's that I never told you just how much to me your friendship meant. I'm so glad to have met you. You taught me what it means to be a true friend, and I'm a better man because of it. I wish you could have heard this. I guess this is the end now. You will never know how much you were loved. I guess you can't now.